Hey 20 friends, welcome to Rooted and Thriving Blogger. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ravina. I am originally from the Philippines, from Tarlac City, so I know how to speak Kapampangan. And I have been living in the US for the past 20 years. I've been married for about 24 years. We have two college kids. Both of them are living their life in the campus, and so it's just me and my husband. And so this year I became a plant mom. So if you can see, I have plenty of plants in here that I got yesterday for free. Yes, so somebody just posted it on Facebook Marketplace and she needs it gone, and so I drove for more than 1 hour and got the plants, and everything is free. But as you can see, everything is rehab. They've been neglected over the summer, and some of them are barely hanging by their roots, but everything looks healthy. And some of these plants I don't have, and so in this channel, that's one of the things that I've been doing. I've been rehabbing plants that have been neglected, that or sometimes the owner doesn't want them anymore, and so I've been rehabbing plants. And so this afternoon I am just going to go and pot all of this, take care of them, and look, inspect that they don't have any pests or disease, because I baby my plants. Most of them are indoor. I don't really take them outside, and so these plants have been outdoor over the summer. So I'm sure that there might be some hitchhikers, and so I am just going to inspect and repot them. And so just be with me as I go through this journey of being a plant mom. And if you feel inclined, hit that subscribe and like button and share this video. Your support means a lot. Thank you. I have a feeling that this plant is a fast grower. So, and this is a small pot. So I don't know if I should add this, the one that I cut, or propagate it somewhere else. Because I have a feeling this is a fast grower vining. So maybe I'll just put this one that broke and let it sit here and let it grow. I think that's just what I'll do. And I have all this plant that I have to repot and make another plant. So this is a philodendron dragon, and it looks healthy. See how the roots are? It looks healthy. It's just that I think it just needs to go underneath, put more soil. So I think that's just what I'll do for most of this. I'll just add extra soil. It looks like they have good roots. Oh, and I'm also inspecting the plants, make sure that they don't have any pests, because like I said, most of my plants are all kept indoor. I may have kept one or two outside, but normally I try to spray them with vinegar, no, not vinegar, alcohol and water and neem oil when I bring them inside, and I make sure that they don't have any pests or any hitchhikers when they come inside the house, because like I said, I have more than 100 plants indoor. So here we go. I'm just going to add some soil on this one. So I just added a little soil. It's an aroid mix. Let's make sure that, because this looks healthy, looks like a healthy plant. So one down. So this is a Philogaigas, and so I don't think I need to do anything with this. Maybe just chop some of this, and I've already sprayed this with alcohol and water earlier, so I'm just going to let this sit over here. And then this one is a ficus moonshine, and it looks healthy. I don't see any pests. So first thing first, when you get plants from the big box store or for somebody else, make sure that they don't carry any pests, because you don't want your plants getting infected and then having problem. So what I'll do probably with this later on is wash them with soap and water, all the leaves. I'm going to do that though. So that's one of the plant care tips that I normally do. I wash them with soap and water, and then I spray them with neem oil or alcohol diluted with water. So first thing first, that's one thing you need to do. Make sure that they don't carry any pests to infect your plant babies. So I just got some supplies. I have this moss pole. I have some moss that are pre-moistened, and I'm going to use this because this is an epi albo, and this likes to climb. I just sold one recently, and it's a big one, so I think I'll put this in the pole so that they'll climb up, and then I'll nurture this, maybe just try to sell it, because both of these are albo. I don't need to have like extra, right? But anyway, I'll work on with this moss pole right now. And normally if I have an aroid mix, I'll just put them here at the bottom, so it's not a moss, it's not sphagnum moss, so it's not going to create to make the roots rot. But right now I don't think I have anything. I just have an aroid mix, so I think I'll put that in the bottom before putting this in this pot of epi albo. I think that's what I'll do. That's the plan. And like I said, normally I'll put the bark in here, but I don't have bark right now, so I'm just going to use an aroid soil to use for this plant over here. So I'm removing this. As you can see, it has very healthy roots. Roots is like all over, so I'll try not to oh well, casualties. I think I'll just keep this in this pot. It's a good size pot. I just oh well, it should work. So I have this here, and one of this break, so I'm sure it will come back though. So what I'll do is just put soil here. I probably will put those somewhere else. Just going to give this a shake because we don't want any air pockets in there. Curious as to how you grow your epi albo. Do you like epi albo? I do. It's a really beautiful plant, and you can either let it trail or let it climb up like this. And my goal is for this to grow bigger, so I'll just add more moss in this one, and hopefully they'll latch. And I'll probably put some pin in here to get it settled. And I might actually put another elbow in here just to let it climb up. Okay, we'll see. So I have this plant which is creeping or trailing, so I don't know if I should let it trail or put it like in a pot, but I think I'll just do it like how she did it, where it's like sitting in here and then just letting it climb. I think that's just what I'll do. I'm not exactly sure what plant is this. If you guys know, just let me know. Thank you. So the rest of the plant that I didn't put on the soil, I'm just putting them in the water together with my potos. So just put it in here and let it trail, and that's just what I'll do. This is a Ficus shiveriana, I guess is what you would call it, and it looks healthy. It has healthy roots, but I'm just going to add some soil just to cover some of the roots in here. That's all I'm going to do with this one. I'm not even going to do anything. And coincidentally, I was actually looking at this plant in one of the big box stores because they were on sale, but I called off and didn't get it. So I'm glad I did it because now I got a free plant. Now this pot has two plants. One I think is like a philodendron or a Florida Beauty, which is that one, and then I think this is an emerald red maybe. So I don't know. What I'm going to do is put this in a different pot. I'm not putting them together. That's what I'll do. So I separated the two plants, the Florida Beauty and this emerald one. So I'm going to put this in a separate pot for now. This is another one that has like two plants. I think this is a tortum, and this looks like maybe a Hoya. So I think I'll separate them. I try not to put two plants that are kind of like different from each other in the pot, so I think I'll leave the Hoya in here and put the tortum to something else. So these are just small ones. This is a philodendron sodoroi, majestic. I think another sodoroi, and this is an Amplicium aurea, but obviously it lacks variegation, so it probably needs some sunlight or grow light. And this one says splendid in here, and this one it says epi marble. So I think what I'll do is I'll just put some soil with this one and then just keep them here. It looks like they're fine. Just probably need more soil, as you can see they're falling apart. This is a Monstera albo. Obviously it needs something, so it's reverted albo, so I'm hoping that I can revert it back to being a Monstera albo, and that will be awesome. It looks like it has good good roots in here. Just probably need a lot of lights. And this is a Monstera lanianta mint, and I've been trying to buy this for a while now, but they are so expensive, so this is really a good deal that I got all of these plants for free, and that she doesn't like them anymore. I mean, I would love to take care of them and just see how they will bloom and blossom in my care. That's one of the joy of being a plant mom, isn't it? I don't know what happened to this epi marble, but it looks very sad. So it really needs rehab, and hopefully I can bring it to its former glory. What do you guys like to do, or what brings you joy when you plant? When you take care of your plant babies? Let me know in the comments below. I really would like to know what keeps you going to be a plant mom. Another one where there are two different plants, so like I said, I'll probably will try to separate these two because they're two different ones, and I would like to keep them separated. That's just the way at all. Although I have plants that I put together with some other plants that are of the same need, but for this purpose I just want them all separated for now. Now this is a variegated string of hearts, and I have the other one, but they're not variegated, so I always wanted this. So it's neat that I was able to grab a hold of this, and I think what I'll do is probably put it in a pot instead of leaving it here. We'll see how it goes, and I'll show you guys later on how it all turned out, and wait till the end of the video. Look at this Monstera aurea. I mean, obviously it's reverted, but look at the roots and the aerial roots. And what I'm thinking of doing is actually ordering grow light, and I'll put all of this reverted Monstera albo and Monstera aurea, and hopefully they will go back to their former glory. I would love to see that, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post an update if that happens. I have a feeling that this plant is a fast grower, so, and this is a small pot, so I don't know if I should add this, the one that I cut, or propagate it somewhere else, because I have a feeling this is a fast grower vining. So maybe I'll just put this one that broke and let it sit here and let it grow. I think that's just what I'll do. And I have all this plant that I have to repot and make another plant.